Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Fenneko, the community manager here at Ultima Online for Broadsword Online Games, and you're here for another play with me. Hello, Praxis. No, we are starting out on Europa today. Yeah, before we get started, I just want to get our nitty-gritty out of the way. If you are new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that follow button, that subscribe button, and more importantly, that like button. It really helps us out in the algorithm. So when you search Ultima Online, we're right at the top of the list. Nice to see you too. Don't forget to check us out on all of our social media platforms. It's how you're going to stay, in the know with everything going on, especially with, interactive posts and news and all that great stuff. And then go ahead and check out uo.com, your #1 source of all things Ultima Online. And heck, while you're there, sign up for the newsletter. It's how you're going to stay in the know about UO. And you can check out the forum as well. You can ask questions, answer questions, as long as you have an active account. Sign in like you normally do, and you're in. Finally, our official Discord. It's how we had the roadmap roundtable, and we were able to do all those wonderful giveaways. So be sure to sign up for that as well. All of those can also be triggered in the chat. If you are on Twitch, you could just hit exclamation point and either Facebook, Twitter, Discord, all that great stuff. All right. Hello, Hazard. Hello, Sable. Hello, everyone. I am a little bit sluggish today. I apologize. Yesterday was a very long day. I mean, we had a lot going on. So yesterday was a really long day. So I'm still kind of recovering from everything. But yeah. Been playing since 98. Wander in your house and craft stuff for kicks. Love this game. Awesome. I love to hear that. That's great. Thank you so much for sharing that, Praxis. Heck yeah. We love hearing that stuff. Yeah, so today, we're going to start off, like I said, on Europa. We're going to see what's going on. Hello, Ronan. We're going to see what's going on. And, yeah, so I know it's Wednesday, so we know the Europa auction is going on. So why don't we see if that is a thing right now? Whoops. Good evening, Europa. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I swear. I thought I had enough caffeine today. Maybe I didn't. Like I said, yesterday was such an amazing day. It was a long day, but it was amazing. It took me a really long time. Yes. It took me a really long time to settle down after everything last night with the roadmap roundtable. And as soon as I did, I was just like, okay. And then the day started again. What do I say? Oh, yes. Good more afternoon. Yes. Good more afternoon. Yes, good more afternoon. Yes. It's it's a word, and let me explain this. If you're not part of the Discord, it was actually a word. When we first started the Discord, every day I would say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, because, well, we have players from all over the globe. So I wanted to be kind of respectful to everybody instead of just saying, Europa. So, yes, Europa Brit is very pretty. We needed a way to shorten that, and we kind of brainstormed in the Discord, and we were like, well, we could say good day, we could say, all these things, and okay, hi. And eventually I landed on just combining all three words, good more afternoon, and it kind of stuck, so... Yes. I try to be respectful to everyone. I am a firm believer in, you show people respect. So I was brought up that way. I will continue to be that way. All right, we're going to go to Malice because we heard the auction's going on again. Heck yeah, we got the auction again. I'm excited. Gate, please. Gate, please. So, yes, we are just going to... We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun. We're going to check out the auction, and then we're going to see where we go from there. That's how we like to roll. We take it chill. We have a good time. We play. We showcase everything that's going on in the Ultima Online realms. So, yeah. Heck yeah. Oh, no. I think Death is asleep. Oh, noes. Oh, noes. I think what's... You got a Black Clydesdale? Oh, wow, congratulations. That's awesome. I do actually, Praxis. I do this every week, every Wednesday and Friday. You're on Great Lakes? Good news for you. I visit Great Lakes too. Heck yeah. I go all over. I go all over. No shard left behind. I love to visit all the shards and showcase all the, amazing creativity that each shard has to bring, because each shard really does. They have their own special, unique thing that, really sets them apart from all the other shards. It distinguishes them. So I love to showcase that. So, yep, Sable's got it. Sarks and well, you'll have to show me your house. You'll have to show me your house. Next time, or later today or something, you'll have to show me. Yeah, I am all for it. If you want me to visit your house, just, let me know. Hey, Fenneko, I'd love for you to show my house on stream, and I'll be there. Heck yeah, always am. Somebody is working some inscription. Heck yeah. Yeah, we love seeing other places' houses. We do. It's invalid. That's okay. I'm not scared. Yeah, we love seeing other people's houses. Hokuto has the most amazing houses. Truly, it does. It really, really does. And they have a website dedicated to decorating houses. So, yeah, if you're interested in that, send me a DM and I will send it your way after the stream is, of course, finished. But, yeah, I had, let me see who it was that sent it to me. They sent it to me and I was absolutely just floored, and it's stunning. And I just thought, oh my gosh, this is way too amazing. I have to share it. Oh, where did they go? Oh, there they are. Yay. Gates open. We got to go in there first. Ta-da. Hello. Oh, I'm bleeding. Oh, nose. Okay. Let me make sure I still have it first. Let me make sure I still have it first. Yeah, I actually do. I still have it. So if you are interested in that link, just let me know. Next time we visit Pacific, I'll show you the place we banish wrongdoers to. Ooh. Oh, I'm interested. Yes, all the purples. I love the purples. Fun fact, Amantala here is known for the purples. Amantala here. I didn't even notice that they have a little Hildebrandt shield in their cart. What are we going for? I don't know. Look at that auction, 892. 892 auctions. That is crazy. It is. It's a lovely auction, and I love attending the Europa auction. I truly, truly do. It's so much fun, and it's so nice, and everyone is so pleasant. So let's see. Oh, once they, you know, put whatever's down or let us know. Bag of desirable items. Let's see. Oh, wow. We're already at number 24. Oh, this is the last item? No. Oh, no. Darn. The auction always starts, you know, earlier. I keep forgetting it starts earlier. They're so much fun. 80 mil. 80 mil for the bag of desirable items. I don't know what's in it. Oh, we can look. Ooh. It's got a Charger of the Fallen, Hawkwind's Robes, a Tongue of the Beast, Crimson Cincture, Ozymandias's Obi, Potion of Glorious Fortune, Hat of the Magi, Hat of the Magi, Hat of the Magi. Nice. And not sure if you saw that on stream. Yeah. Yeah, not too shabby. Not sure if everybody caught that on stream, but it was fast. There was a deep flicker of the lights. So if we suddenly drop stream, you know what happened. We are in the middle of some storms right now, so let us hope, please. Please. Please don't do anything naughty. Please. 130 mil. That's a good price for that stuff. At least I think it is. I don't know anymore. Yes, my poor kitty was very scared earlier today. Yes, he was a scared boy, so yeah, the lights that, I mean, I know for a fact that everything kind of borked for a second because I have a unit here that basically kicks in immediately if power goes out, and basically it, you know, stops it from losing completely. But, yeah. Hat of the Magi sounds cool. You need to upgrade your wardrobe. Oh, there's so many new things now. Yeah, it's, I think it's like I want to say it's like, I'm probably terribly wrong, and I know everybody's going to make fun of me for this, but I think it's a POS system. I could be wrong. And basically, it's like, it's like a glorified, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like a glorified surge protector, but it also like holds like some charge in there. It basically is just enough so that if power does go out, it lets me shut down things on my own without everything just losing power and causing damage to the CPU. So that's it. Ooh. Last item is an ice white coup. Oh my goodness. Coup was running away. Yeah, it's like a backup. Yeah. It won't last long, but it's just enough. But as I said, just in case, if suddenly the stream just cuts, you know what happened. Weather, it's the one thing you can't predict, you know? Yeah, I can't let Fenneko off the grid. Yeah, and like I said, it's the one thing that you can't predict. You can't do anything. Oh, it's untrained. And it's a 3. That's nice. It means it's got great potential. 500K. Oh, that's true. The intensity, HP, strength, all that good stuff. I mean, you could, if you're a tamer, you could lure it. It's a pretty coup, though they're very pretty. I liked the coups. Oh, 549 of 608. That's not too shabby. $500K is not a bad price for it either. At least in my opinion. Because let's face it, you're paying for 2 things. You're paying for the coup to train it, to really get it to where you want it. And then you're also, let's be honest, you're paying because you like, you know, the various colors. You know, it's like with the Clydesdales and everything else. You're buying it because you like the color and it may have good intensity and stuff like that. You can't believe you don't have a coup. Sent you Discord DM, learning how to navigate. No worries, I will take a look. Charlie, yes, Orb. You buy it if you were on Europa. It's a decent coup. It's a decent coup. And 500K is definitely not a bad price for it at all. Because those are one of the rarer colors to get a hold of, you know? All right. All right, Praxis. I got it. There we go. Yeah, somebody bought it. Nice. And I mean, realistically, if you don't like, you know, what coup you have, you can always get a pet costume. Oh, I missed like 95% of the auction. I'm bummed now. Oh no. Oh, that makes me sad. Aw. I missed the bulk of the auction. That's, you know, again, the auction does start early. So I want to say it starts at like 2 Eastern. I want to say it starts at like 2 Eastern. You've never had a coup, Nova Crane. And welcome, welcome. Coups are great pets. Yep, pet costumes and coups. Yep. Yeah, coups make great pets. I remember there was a time where coups were like the pet to have. For a long time they were. And then Triton came along. Yeah, you're welcome. And then Triton came along. And Triton was another really good one. Your tamer is a human? Oh, that's okay. You can still get pads of the coup. Who is staff here? Can you double click on his paper doll to see him? On who? On who? Hi, is. And Triton's a good one. Yeah, Triton's a good one too. There's a lot of people that still are very dedicated to the Bane Dragon, though. There isn't a GM here. Sorry. Still have your pre-patch mare and white worm? Same here. Same here. Yeah, white worms are nice. I like volumes. I think they're cute. You have a Bane too? Yep, me too. I have a Bane. I've been terrified to train my Bane Dragon, though. Hunting him too. I've been terrified to train my Bane Dragon because I just am afraid something's going to happen and it's going to, like, I don't know, disappear or something. It won't, but I'm so paranoid. I think I'd be that way too about like a Blaze Coup. Inside joke. Yep. Oh my. At a fell eye dock. Oh. At a fell eye dock. Those can be a lot of fun. I have done many fell eye docks. No, I didn't have any character. I didn't want to place. I didn't want anything else. I just was there for the fun. Mare, White Worm, and Bane are all untrained in the modern sense. Yep, same here. Same here, Nova Crane. I'm terrified to do it. I don't want to mess them up. I know there's some great like stuff out there on how to train like all those things, but I'm just so terrified to screw them up. I really am. I'm always so worried. Yeah. Oh yeah, is there going to be an auction next week? I don't... Is there going to be an auction next week? I think so. I thought that's what they were saying. You're training your Fire Steed and Rune Beetle instead. Oh, you know, I don't have either of those trained either. I have one, maybe two pets trained. I was very much that after training, after training one, I was just, yeah. Yeah, the Fire Steed is nice. I like the Fire Steed. It's such an underrated pet, in my opinion. The Fire Steed. It's such an underrated pet. I mean, granted, it's not the most powerful pet out there, but I don't know. You have a pack horse from 2001? Whoa. I don't have that. I don't have that. I have a warhorse, though. Those are fun. I'm terrified to train that one, too, by the way, so. Terrified to train that one. Like I said, I get, like... I get these pets, and then I'm just, like, I'm terrified to train them. Just terrified to train them. Nothing fancy. War horses aren't on your tamer? Oh, really? All your other pets are new? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have a few of the new Clydesdales. And you know what? Let me put this out there to you guys, the audience. Are they worth training? I've heard mixed results on that. Faction war horses? Oof. Those, yeah. I thought I was an animal tamer extraordinary. No, no. I just tame a lot of stuff. I'm a collector of animals. I am a collector of animals. You know, someone mentioned yesterday having the ability to, you know, bring the Magencia stalls to your house and everything and be able to show off all your pets. I think people would be there far too long for mine. You haven't done any Clydesdale stuff? Oh, okay. They're soulstoned. All right. Yeah, I mean the Clydesdale stuff they're nice. I like the Clydesdales. You haven't taken okay since you got them. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have some 3, I think, but I don't know. I'm kind of like on the fence of is it worth or not? Oh, there is a piggy next to me. Gold pig. Ugh. Oh, that's right. I forgot. First tough mount that you train, a frenzied oster from 2001. Nice. Yep. It's a golden piggy. Let's see, where are we? Oh, we are over by Umbra. Easy enough. That's easy enough to head back. I keep forgetting that the auction house is so close to Umbra. I love the creativity of the houses that everybody comes up with in Malice. Truly, I do. It's so much fun. Oh, zoomed in too far. Did I miss it? No, I didn't. Okay. All right, back to Luna. Insert Ostern running meme. Oh, some shop runes on the ground. Yeah, lots of shop runes on the ground. They said that there is actually a Fel IDOT going on right now on the shard. I don't know. I think most people just do it because it's just fun. Fel IDOCs are fun, in my opinion. They really are. There's not really, I mean, like, you just go when you have a good time, you know? At least that's my thing. I loved going to, I used to do it a lot more, but I used to go to Fel IDOCs. Oh, look, they have one of the void obelisks. Go get your PK on. No, I couldn't PK, but I used to go and I would hang out. There were some people that I knew that would go there to purposely, that's what they would do, is they would fight in Fel and stuff. That was their big thing. And I would sit there and I would just, all I'd have is my newbie clothes and stuff and just run out there and have a blast. I'd die like 100 times, and it was just entertaining as all get out because it was just a bunch of friends just having a good time, you know? Yeah, sometimes people would jump in and they'd PK you and you just laugh about it. Because they'd sit there, you don't have anything on you. I'm like, and you'd be like, yeah, I don't. They're like, why are you running around here getting PK'd? I don't know, because it's funny. Wonder how much of my stuff people still have for my houses going IDOC and fell on Atlantic over the years. Ooh, that's a good question. I often wonder what happened to the stuff I had ages upon ages ago. You knew it, Ronan. It's fun. You just run around and you get PK'd, but it's hilarious. And honestly, for the most part, I would say a lot of the people that were doing it and fell, honestly, they thought they got an absolute kick out of it too. So we all had a good time. And that's the kind of time you like having in Fell, is just having a great time. Just sure, you're getting PK'd, you're getting knocked down a bunch. Who cares? It's all in good fun, Yeah, it's all in good fun. All right. Britain Mint. Ta-da! Ba-dum. Look at that. Well, we didn't get to see a lot of the Europa auction, but we got to see some of it. And if you are new and you've never seen the Europa auction, now you get your chance. Well, that is a very good question, Ronan. So, I guess, let me check one thing here. So, well, Praxis. Are you busy now? We can take a look. I don't mind. I don't think anybody here will mind either. We'd love to see your house. Yes, hello. Oh, okay. You gonna log back in? All right. Well, I'll tell you what, it'll take me a minute to get logged back in too, so don't worry. We're gonna log out here, and you said Great Lakes, right? That's another shard we do frequent often. Oh no! I would say our most frequent shards that we go to would probably be, with the exception of the Japanese shards, of course, would be Atlantic, Catskills, Chesapeake on and off, Great Lakes, Europa. I'd say that's probably our main shards. Those are the ones we go to a lot. Alrighty. Hitting the Brit Bank. Every shard but yours. What's yours, Hazard? I mean, we've been to the other shards. It's just, those are the ones that we tend to frequent the most, I would say. Every shard but yours. What's your shard, though? I'm trying to think of any other shard that we really go to as often. But I can't, off the top of my head, I can't think of any others. Those are pretty well the ones that we generally go to on a regular basis. We might take a peek at another shard, but that's about it. Oh, Pacific. We've been there a couple times. Well, probably more than a couple, but we've been there. You know I'm always willing to go. Heck yeah, just gotta let me know. I'll be there. You know I will. Eccentric Penguin, welcome, welcome. LS, nice. LS is a good shard too. You're just teasing. Okay. LS is a good shard too. LS is a good shard too. Like I said, each shard has their own special, unique charm. You're getting a weird error. Yeah, Sable. I've seen your pink toads. Yes. You're working on a tune on Lake Austin? Nice. I always say diversify. Don't stick to one shard. You can have one shard as your home, but don't stick to one shard. You know, experiment, get out there, check out the other shards, because you might find that, hey, I like role-playing on this shard, but I like shopping on this shard, but I also like doing this on this shard. So, oh, synchronization error. Ooh. Yes, Ronan, different changes of styles for each shard. And the nice thing is each of the EMs, and like I said, absolute rock stars, each of the EMs has their own style too that kind of blends with the tone of the shard. You know what I mean? Come play Siege. I've been to a Siege EM event. As Fenneko, I've been to one Siege EM event. They are crazy. They are crazy. I think it's fun. It's so much fun. Oh yeah. Siege is all about letting loose and having fun. That's what Siege is about. And don't worry, Praxis, you're good. Yeah, Siege is a blast. There's a lot of, like I said, there is a lot of really fun shards out there. You just got to get out there. You know? Get out there, check them out. I think you'd be surprised. Running for your life all day. I have a house on Siege. I don't think I ever leave it. Keeps telling you to restart the client. Oh no. Try good old-fashioned Control-Alt-Delete and make sure that the client is actually shut down. Sometimes it runs in the background and for some reason, like the computer's like, it doesn't want to let it go. And so sometimes a good old Control-Alt-Delete of, and you know, ending the process of that program fixes it. You're building your Siege house up? Nice. Yeah, sometimes my computer doesn't want to let me stop playing UO. It's just like, no, you want to, no, we're not shutting down. No, we're not. No, we're not. Oh, yes. Perform full file check. That's another one too. Yeah, if you're not seeing it in the processes, yeah, full file check is probably your next best bet. And if you still have the error after that, I mean, there's some other things that could be, you know, tried, I guess, but I would say let's start with the basics first. Work our way up, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully it's nothing serious. Usually it isn't. Like I said, normally when I get it, it's because my computer doesn't want to let me stop playing. Which I think is very cute. But, Oh, the web client should work. Yeah. Yeah. Web client should work. Yeah. Yeah. Retail.classicuo.org. Yep, that'll work too. That'll work too. Yeah, it does have patching, but it's a little bit different. Look at you, Ronan. Yeah, that's actually what you're seeing right now. On up here is this is Classic UO. This is the web-based client. So, kind of gives you an idea of what it looks like. It's nice. It's smooth. We like it. We like it. It's interesting. Oh, no, it is in there. Okay. I forget I put it before newsletter. Very handy when you're in Wi-Fi spots that block ports, preventing the installed clients from connecting. That's true. That's true. I haven't had that issue per se, but I had that issue once upon a time. Yeah, you have been. Yeah, the browser client, the nice part is, the thing that I love is that I can actually play UO on my MacBook. And I know, I have a MacBook. I know. I have a laptop and a MacBook and a PC. So, yeah. Yeah, it plays great. But yeah, you can play it on a MacBook without having to go through the huge process that it was before. Because it was a huge process. I know. I had to get a MacBook once upon a time, years ago. I shouldn't say years ago. It was like 2020. I had to get a MacBook back in 2020. And it wasn't by choice. It was one of those things where it was like, I don't want to, but I kind of had to. Mom would love me, though. Yeah, I mean, like I said. But at the same time, I also bought like a high-powered gaming laptop. So now it's crazy. The high-powered gaming laptop is so sluggish. It's like, oh, man. It's the Windows updates. Windows. It just... grr. Them updates. But yeah, I love the fact that I can play... So what I love doing on my MacBook with UO is I love doing all my crafting. I can do all my crafting on my MacBook. Because I don't need, like, super heavy, anything. I can just sit on my MacBook and craft. You're in! Woohoo! You're getting new laptops this week. Awesome. Yeah, it's coming time to probably either start beefing up my CPU or just getting a new one. Yeah, there was once upon a time that my CPU was like really, really good. And then I have the fiber optic and it was just like, boom, I was just gone. People would be like, you're skipping. I'm like, I'm not. That's awesome, Ronan. Good for you guys. Heck yeah. But yeah, if you're looking for a good 60 frame per second right now, the classic UO client is the client to go with. It really is. It's a nice client. It runs smooth. Yeah, it's a really nice client. And the great thing is it's approved. So it's an approved third-party client. So you can use it without worry. Oh, look. Ronan. Great Lakes. They have walls of rubble just sitting there. Ronan has been unlucky with getting the walls and stuff. So, yeah. Oh, no! It just really doesn't want to let you in, Praxis, huh? Yeah. It's the rubble walls are crazy expensive in some places. And I get it, what is the fiery one? Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. Is it the burning? But those pieces, those ones are the ones that are like really high price because they're really rare. Oh, I can imagine, Praxis. It's okay, though. That's okay. We can kind of wander around a little bit. Yeah, we can kind of wander around a little bit. I wonder if there are any, yeah, those are the auction vaults. Because these are the vaults. So if you have a vault token, these are what you would, you would use. Is these guys here. If you have a vault token. A lot of people don't know about the vault token. Is playing on another shard just for community interaction, or can I bring items to my main shard? What do you mean? I'm just here. Praxis wanted me to see their home on Great Lakes. Otherwise, we go to the shards to just kind of hang out with players, see whatever, what everybody's doing, what's going on. If there's like big major events going on, we check those out. So yeah. Yeah. The character transfer tokens, so there are two transfer tokens. There's the ones that you can buy, and then there's the ones that you get from vet rewards. But that's how you transfer back and like from one to another. I can't transfer your item if that's what you're asking. I can't transfer anybody's items. Oh no, it keeps making you do reCAPTCHA. It thinks you're a robot. Oh no. Oh, look at... Somebody's leaving satchels of stuff here, too. Oh, my goodness. More rubble walls. More rubble walls. Lots of rubble walls. Yep. I know. It's just mean at this point. I like how Great Lakes has their bank decorated. It's simple, but it's nice. It's so classy. You can't authenticate. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, every shard. Oh my goodness. You know what? Praxis, it's okay. Like I said, I do this every Wednesday and Friday. So whenever you get online, you can always say, "Hey, it's working." And I will jump over to come see. Europa's is nice. I like Europa's. Europa's is a nice one. Europa is a nice one. You're in. See? I just had to leave. I just had to be like, oh well, I guess another time. And it was just like, no, wait, okay, I'll behave. It was just like, no. It's okay. All right. I'm at Britbank. I'm at Britbank. I'm here. Hello. Yes. Sarkson, hello. There we go. It's all good. All right, lead the way. There we go. Hits and fell, but we not scared. There we go. Very nice. Yes, thank you very much. Can we come in? Oh, very nice. Yeah, you can actually see this one. That's on, yeah. Oh my goodness. I see some deco. Vesper, yep. Near Vesper. Nice. I see some deco. I love this house layout, by the way. This is one of my favorite ones. The only thing that bothers me with this house layout is that the arches are different colors. It's the only thing that bothers me. Otherwise, I love the house layout. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, I love how this is the kitchen area. There's a cow in there and everything. I love that. Nice little seating area. Yeah. If I remember, you have to be careful going up these stairs because, yep. I knew it. Oh, wow. Very nice. Look at that. The old school fish tank. Oh, my goodness. It's the old school fish tank. Yes. Yes, so we were talking about that earlier. We were talking, or not earlier, but a while ago, we were talking about like the old school ways to decorate, and that is the old school fish tank. Yeah, it's almost like a hidden floor, isn't it? Look at that. Love it. Oh my goodness, I love it. Along with the new fish tank right there. Love that. You have an old school fountain? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's awesome. You're into fish tanks? Yeah. Oh, I love the GOF in the floor. The statues. Love that. I love how you have everything kind of nicely organized into sections of like, here is like scribing and all that stuff. Spend all your time here. Like, I love that. I love how you have everything so neatly organized. That is nice. That is nice. Guild of Friends, yes. Love that. Very, very cool. Oh, the tiger cubs, yes. Eventful and organized, yes, very true. It's very organized. We love organization. You're welcome. Oh, now I'm excited to see the fountain, though. Everything's so neatly put together. I'm excited to see the fountain now. Ooh, so nice. We love to see it. There we go. Oh, last floor. Oh, yeah. Look at all the plants and everything else. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. With the ducklings and everything. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. That is so cool. Karate. Never saw that game, but it looks like a RuneScape in a way, I guess. This is Ultima Online. It is a sandbox MMORPG. And it's been around for a long time. And we're going to keep being around for a long time. Thank you, Sanguine Jester. Friend made this for me years ago. It's amazing. It's amazing. Like, that is so cool. That is so cool. Like, I love old school, deco like this. Yeah, I love old school deco like this. Yes, 1997. That's a long time. It still wows me that it's been 28 years. Still wows me 28 years. 2 more years, 30. 2 more years and 30. That's crazy. Yeah, this is awesome. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. This is awesome. Just never saw it. Oh, really? Yeah, no, you should join us. We do have things called EJ accounts, which are Endless Journey. They're free to play accounts. They have some restrictions on it, but it gives you a good taste of the game without having to spend any money on it. And if you like what you see, you can sign up, and it opens up a whole bunch of doors and windows for you into the experience that is Ultima Online. So, Oh, very cool. That is very, very cool. That is really cool of you. Thank you. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I didn't even notice that the anniversary shield is on the lighthouse. That's cool. Yes. Yes, Sable is correct. Let's see. You are on YouTube's. So can't use the exclamation point Discord, but you keep the stations full. That's so nice of you. But it's discord.gg/Ultima Online. Oh, this is really amazing. Thank you so much for showing us. Very, very true. Yes. Discord. Yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, it's a fun game. Yeah, thank you. It's a fun game. Let me tell you, it is a fun one. You'll get addicted. You know what? If you would be so kind as to port me to BritBank, that'd be awesome. I would greatly appreciate that. Oh, I love the color of the robe, too. That's really cool. The two-tone hues. I love that. That is really neat. Thank you, thank you. Weez appreciates it. Ooh. I landed in the fountain. I was in the water. That's cool. Watching what it's all about. Yeah. So yeah, we are just doing a very chill, fun stream. We're just having a great time, running around, having a good time. Heck yeah. Heroes of Might and Magic. Oh, maybe. I can see that. I can see that. Sure. Now, I think they're in phase 4 right now with the event. So, I think. So, we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait for that, though. But we can go to Atlantic. We can go to Atlantic. Let's bounce over to Atlantic. We don't want people seeing our account, so that's why the screen goes black for a moment. Because accounts are not meant to be seen and shared as such. There we go. Atlantic. Where we're on our trusty llama this time. What makes no sense? What makes a no sense? Ooh, a book. Speaking with oracles. Oh, hiding my account? Oh, yeah, there's nothing going on in my bags. Nothing. I have a snowflake. That's what I got. Nothing going on. Just boring stuffs. Oh my goodness. There are so many gates suddenly. Look at all the people. Oh, look at the pretty horsies. Oh my gosh. 1.9 plat. 1.2 plat. That one's just for sale. That one's just for sale. Love it. Oh, yes. Yes. If you go to Fell, they'll peek in your bags. They sure will. They sure will. We won't be going to Fell here today. We won't be going to Fell here today. And that's just simply because we just aren't going to be going to Fell here today. Not today. Yeah, that's the PvP facet. Yes. Yeah, Atlantic is where you go, I'm telling you, for PvP and shopping. Heck yeah. You can find anything and everything on Atlantic. Atlantic is like, how do we put this? Atlantic is like a mall. Okay? Atlantic is like the mall. You can find everything and anything at the mall. But I like to think of like Atlantic PvP when you're shopping as shopping on, you know, like Black Friday or a big sale. You know, you go with the knowledge that you may get, you know, kicked around because they need that item. So you gotta be careful. Tell me about it. Atlantic is the reason why I am always broke. Because things like this. It's pink. Do I need it? No. Do I want it? Yes. It's pink. So therefore, it's got to be had. If it's pink, it's cat. Ooh, mirror items. I miss the mirror items. I miss the mirror items. The mirror items are one thing that I really do miss. Oh, like that right there. What is that? I just froze, I think. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. Whew. That's not bad. 250 mil is about 240 mil than what I have, but 250 mil, you know. Fenneko be broke. And right there, that was the reason why Fenneko's broke all the time. Because there's so many lovely things. You know what? Let's check out this person's shop. Let's check out this person's shop. They seem like they have a lot of neat stuffs. Oh, they have vendor safes, auction safes too. Ask her for loans. Yes, I will loan you 1 million gold at 5,000% interest by the hour. Fenneko's got to make her gold somehow. These are nice, though. Of the avatar. Of the vampire. Oh, those are those vampire bits that we saw. That we liked so much. Red Hot Disco Dancing Shoes? Check cashing place. Yep. How to fight fire with more fire. I love that. The dark one. Wow. Oh, there's something you do not see much anymore. Checks. When was the last time you saw checks? Like, really? When was the last time you used checks? Ooh, shadow mains. They got moldering earth signs, too. They got some, like, nice stuffs. Man, if I were, like, super rich, I totally would. Sadly, I am not rich. But lots of stuff there. Should go check it out. You think you have one? Oh, there's that. The special colored coconut crab. One check left. Yeah, I think I might. I think I have a few. 0 gold checks. Ooh, haven't seen those in a while. I think I have like maybe 5. It's been a while. Because that used to be the way to like. That used to be the way to give money, to give gold, was you had to give checks. Now with the new system, there's really no need for checks anymore. Oh. Hi, hello. Yeah, nowadays with the new system, you really don't have to give a check anymore. You can just type in the amount that you want to give them, and that's the end of it. Which is kind of nice, because now you don't have to do like, weird checks, anymore. Because I remember when it was like you could only do a max of 1 mil for each check. So if you wanted to give someone 10 mil, you had to make 10 1 million gold checks, and then you had to, it was kind of a pain, but I like the new system, but there's a lot of people that don't. There's a lot of people that like the old check system. But then I'm glad that we got rid of checks in real life. That's just me. $10 mil on a dice roll? Nice. Yeah, I used to give gold away all the time. I used to be able to make gold easy. I haven't really had the need to in a long time, just because there's rarely anything that I really want. So, I mean, if I wanted to go make gold, I could. It's just... Yeah, prices started rising. You won fair and square? Nice. You Venmo. Still have 1 mil checks? Yeah, I got a few. I think I have like 5. It's been a while, but yeah, those kind of things. It's like the who remembers the Trammel moonstone and the Fell moonstones? Do you remember that in order to go from one facet to the other, you had to have one of those? Scarab, you do? The gold grind gets old sometimes. It does. Deco items, yes, Hazard, 100%. Oh, not sure if he would have honored the deal if you would have won. Well, that's kind of sad. It's still fun to wreck a bunch of monsters and sell the event loot. Oh, yes. You still have some of those, Sable? I still have 1 Fell Moonstone, 1 Trammel Moonstone. I still have them. Hello. Several in your alchemy area. Yeah. I noticed that. Yeah, no, I remember. They turn colors depending on the moon status. Yes, they did. I remember having to use those. I do. I mean, it's been a long time since we've had to use those. But those are some, those are some nice things that, a lot of the newer players, they don't know anything about, but it's part of UO history. Tried to collect the different colors. Yeah. Old school good times. Exactly. There are a lot of old school stuff like that. For example, who remembers the server birth rares? You don't know if you were able to find them all? Server birth rares. Does anybody remember those? I wasn't around when these servers were first born, but I remember hearing people talk about it. Still have the locations in your library? Nice. Started in the late 98, but you do remember them? So server birth rares, they were these items that spawned. And the thing is you could take them, but like they really weren't supposed to be taken. And they just, yeah, that was the end of it. They were just items that you were able to take. And like there was the one of the most famous ones was the flask. The flask, because the exploding flask. Yeah. Praxis, kind of. Phoenix Ranger armor. Yes. I remember that too. Yep, Fruit Basket is still around. Yes, Fruit Basket is still around, but yeah, the Phoenix Ranger armor. Damon Bone armor. That's another one. It's an oldie but goodie. Yeah. The Phoenix Ranger armor. I remember I had Ranger armor. And I always thought, I'm never going to need this. I really wish I would have saved all that stuff. Here's another one. Coal armor. Who remembers coal armor? That one was a little bit harder to make, and it was expensive. You still had the special dye hair dye bottles? Oh, man. Yeah. Yep, coal armor. Now, I mean, the color is... I mean, you can get the color. Yeah, he's wailing on that loot. Yes, he is. He's going to town. Sable, you remember it? Coal armor. It's what so everybody got a piece of coal. Like, you got a lump of coal for Christmas. Well, maybe not everybody, but you got a lump of coal for Christmas if you were bad. And what happened was you could take that coal and you could smelt it into ingots. And you could take that and make them into armor and weapons. And it was like a very unique color of black that you had on the armor that everybody wanted. It was a deeper color than the shadow. Yes. Yeah, we are getting deep. Item Blessed Seed, yeah, I have a couple of those. Yeah, it was one of those things where if you had negative karma, you got a piece of coal for Christmas. And you had to take those, and you needed a lot of them to make one ingot. I think it was like a crazy amount to make, like, so if you made like I had a friend of mine, he had made me an entire chainmail suit out of coal armor, and it was so many coal pieces that he needed. You had no idea you could make armor with that? Yeah, that was a big thing. You like the flashy two-tones? I do too. Yeah, it was deeper than shadow. It was now, I mean, the color you can make it with a dye tub. But yeah, the coal pieces and coal armor. Yes. Oh my goodness. And then there were certain people that if you like, they were well known on the shards, and you would give them the coal to make the armor just so you could have their name on it. So yeah, Ethie mounts are still a thing. It was just for looks. The stats were terrible. Nobody wore it for the stats. You wore it for the status. You have the metallic dye tub? Yeah, that's a nice one. I do believe, I want to say it's in the metallic dye tub that you can get the color. I'm not 100%. I do know that you can get the color of coal armor now. It's not, I mean, it's common dye. Yeah, quit after a year in Samurai Empire? Okay. Yep, armor made out of coal, yep. Aw. Yeah, there wasn't any real good stats on it. It was, for all practical purposes, it was pretty well garbage armor. But you wore it because you had the status. It was the I'm wearing coal armor. I am special. And, yeah. And then you would get a lot of people because there was no insurance. There was no insurance. So, yeah. Samurai was your favorite? So, yeah, I'll never forget. I lost a full set of chainmail coal armor. This is a Fenneko story, okay? Very quick Fenneko story, but Fenneko story about coal armor. I was wearing a full set of chainmail armor, coal armor. And I opened up my bank box, and I was so proud. I had several mill checks. And you remember, back in the day, having mill checks were like, ooh, you were rolling. I worked hard to make all that gold. Really insanely hard. And somebody gave me a box, and it was a trap box. And I double-clicked it, and I died. And I died at the bank. And because my bank box was open, everything from my bank box got looted. Everything that I was wearing got looted. I lost everything in one fair swoop. I lost it all. And I literally cried. It was awful. I lost everything. Like literally months of hard work, gifts from friends, the whole caboodle. It was all just gone. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, the more chests. Yeah, I remember those, Sable. I remember those. Yeah, it was. It was a big thing. So I didn't know about it either. And like, I had told a friend because I was crying, and we used to talk on the phone, and I was crying, and I said, I lost it all. I lost it all. What am I going to do? I lost it all. What do I do? And I remember him telling me, he said, don't worry about it. He said, I got you. I said, really? He said, I got you. So he went and he challenged a few of the people that looted me, went to Fell and decided, all right, fine, you know, 1-on-1, 1v1, let's go. I got some of my items back, small fraction. But he told me, he said, don't you worry about it, because he said, you're going to make more and you're going to make it better and you're going to do great. And he helped me get back on my feet all over again. And it was in that moment that I knew this was the greatest game ever and the best community ever. From that moment on, that was the definitive deciding moment for me. So just a little story. I still get a little welled up about it because it's like, it was such a sweet thing that he did. And it was just so nice. And I loved it. You got chased around fighting, trying to avoid, and died. Got your house key looted. Yeah, house keys. Oh. You have still friends to this day, and I know. I still have friends that, they still play too. But yeah, we've known each other forever. Folks never understood my friends online as a kid. Yeah, those days were different. They were. But it's crazy how, like, you know, so here's the thing. you know you have someone special when you can sit there and tell them, you can go from real life stories straight into, yeah, the other day, man, I forgot to lock this down and it was gone. I lost two, really good, stats girls and all this stuff. And those friends will literally just go, man, dude, that sucks. Like, is there anything I can do? You need any help or anything like that? But they can go from real life to UO like that. And it's crazy because it's like nothing. It's like nothing. And I've had people that have sat there and looked like, what the heck just happened? What are they talking about? And it's just like, oh, it's a game thing. And they're like, wait, excuse me, what? And it's like, it's a game thing. You wouldn't understand. But honest to goodness, I love hearing the stories that everybody has about UO because there's so many good ones. There's so many good ones. I know there used to be a couple books out there that people kind of made up where they had people send them stories and everything. And I do believe I sent one story in. I don't know if it ever got published, but I did send one of my stories in. Because the person that helped me get on my feet when I first came back and lost everything, and this I've lost everything a couple times, but I very quickly I had a keep and everything else filled to the brim with just rares and all sorts of really nice stuff. I gave it to a friend because I knew I was going to have to stop my subscription for a month, and I knew I couldn't upkeep the house, and I was really scared, so I was like, I don't want to lose everything. And my friend said, hey, I'll take it, I'll hold on to it for you. When you get back, I'll give it to you. Came back, it was gone. Everything was just gone, and he helped me get back on my feet. Overloaded mining runs, yes. The earthquake, yes. Yes, Sable, I do. I remember that. I did hear about the earthquake in Russia. And yes, I do remember Crazy Joe. Yes. Yeah. You lost so many pack horses and fell? Yeah. Update. Oh, yeah. Yep. No. Like I said, I had that happen and I lost everything. Like literally everything was gone. Teared up for real. I know that feeling. But you know what? I started over again and... I'm better than ever. Old Brit invasion. Historical Trinsic invasion. Yes. What about the invasions and Delucia and that? When they had that and you needed the tribal paint. How about that one? They were riding the Ostards. And you needed the tribal paint. Otherwise, if you weren't wearing the tribal paint, you were going to get attacked. Oh, that was past your time? Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah. Yep. I remember sitting there and going, yep, with the berries. Yeah, exactly it. Yep. Guild of Friends got you set up again in no time. Best community ever. Yep, I'm saying we have the best community out there. We do. Yes, you had to get the berries. So if you wanted to go to the bank, you didn't want to get, murdered before you could even say bank. You doused yourself in the berries and there you went. Farming tribal stuff the other day in Ilshanar for the memories. Yeah, Golem parts. Yes. I'm telling you. Yep, I remember. And everybody was going for the masks. Ugh. I remember that. There used to be a video of Ricardo's trial. Is that still floating around somewhere? I don't know, honestly. But yeah, there used to be. Taming bulls north of Delucia forever. Yes. I do not miss those days. Taming bulls just to get your animal taming up. And like that power hour went way too fast because as soon as you had that power hour, man, you were in Delucia taming the bulls and you were like, come on, please. It took so long. It did. You would be sitting there, just please, just point one more, just please, just point one more, just give me point one. Oh, yep, the boating, yep. Lots of people were very, how do I put this? Lots of people were very inventive on how to gain skills. Yes, power hour, yes, power hour. It was the one time where every tamer would rejoice. I got my power hour. Don't talk to me. I gotta go. Just got off the phone. And here's me talking about power hour and taming bulls and Dell. Yep, Novacrane. Yep. Oh, yeah, Scarab. True. Novacrane did that daily. Yep. Sable. Can't talk. I'm in power hour. Yes. The Great Revert. You miss power hour? Oh, AOL always dumped you? No. Yeah. Good old dial-up. And everybody remembers the dial-up noises, too. Especially when you would connect, to that ding, 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 ding. Oh, gosh. Yep, you'd hear that. And I'm going to do you one better. Power hour. And if you shared the phone line, you were sitting there going, do not pick up that phone. Get the skill gains over and then go do other stuff. Yep, exactly. Net zero. Yep. Yeah. Net zero. Heck yeah. Yeah. You had a dedicated phone. I got a dedicated phone line. After some time, I paid for it myself because I was like, no, I need this. We cannot do this. Because, yeah, it would be the, somebody would always pick up the phone. Do not pick up the phone. Do not pick up that phone. I am in power hour. Do not pick up that phone. Oh, man. Mowed a lot of lawns to give money to your folks for UO subscription and our own phone line. Yep, we did. We did. Yes. Yep. I had a little job and I was just like, nope, do not, no. Do not pick up that phone. Yes, DSL. Yes. When DSL came, it was like, I can be on the phone and on my computer. And I run fast. I remember everybody when they first got DSL in UO and everybody was just like, pew. They were like, whoa, dude, you were there and then you were there. What the heck happened? And they were like, DSL, baby. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Scarab. Yes. Town races and everything. Just, yep. How good's yours? What's yours at? What's yours at? What you getting? Huh? Yeah? Okay. Race you. And you would race. And people would be like, but I didn't even see you move. Yeah, that's DSL, baby. I'm getting like 32. And everybody would go, wow, 32, dude, you're so rich. Yeah, those ping times. Yep. Oh, they had cable. Nice. Yes, I remember those. Those, man, easier times. Crazy to think that, but easier times. ICQ? Yeah, rip ICQ. Yep. Yep, ICQ. That was the way I communicated with everybody. Uh-oh. What's uh-oh? Oh, yes, the ICQ jingle. Yeah, uh-oh. Yeah, I remember that. Gosh. Drove everyone nuts. Can you turn that off? No, my guild needs me. You don't understand. Still on your scroll for your first character? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I used to have it memorized. Since it's just been gone, it's just faded from memory. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. But yeah, I mean, gosh, those were the days. Ugh, man, oh man. And housing. I mean, like, you thought Atlantic was bad. Housing everywhere was bad. Like, you would do anything and everything you could to find a house. You'd live in the swamp. You didn't care. And like you had mentioned with the house key. Yep. You forget to lock your house. You get looted with that key. Yep. You were hosed. You were hosed. I'm betting they're on stage, they're on stage 4. Yeah, the house key. Yep. Urban clutter. Oh, you can tell there's so many people around. Yeah, that's true. Yep, that's true. You could be sitting in your house just chilling, and then all of a sudden, and you'd be going, wait, what just happened? House deeds, yes. Hello, Machete. Yes, house deeds. Oh my goodness. Saving up so much gold for a log cabin. Strong boxes? I do. I saved up so much gold. I needed myself the log cabin. I don't know why, but the log cabin was my thing. Ooh, lots of people on polar bear mounts. Tents. Yeah. Tents. Yes, Broadsword does. Well, Broadsword runs it now, yeah. I remember tents. I remember camping. The Thief Hideout. I remember camping when camping was actually something that was used. Because, like, you used to, if you didn't have a place to go and you were out in the middle of nowhere, you could camp. Marble Tower was my white whale for years of saving. Yes, see? Log cabin, my first home? No, sadly, no. My first home was a small marble in the middle of the swamps. Yeah. Yeah, that was my first one. My second one was a sandstone with patio, and then I got my log cabin. I was excited about it too. You love that design still? That's awesome. Bedrolls, yes. Yep, tents. I can't comment on that, Scarab. Sorry. Yours was in Fell. Yeah, they're moving along with this one. Atlantic really loves to do Phase 4, it seems. They're always super busy with Phase 4. Oh, I understand. Well, thank you for being so understanding, Scarab. I appreciate it. I do. Yeah, they are really motoring through this, aren't they? Yeah, nope. Then after the log cabin, I got lucky with... Wow, there's a lot of... Wow, do not go down that corridor. Holy cats. Ooh. Well, maybe if you're a Sampire, you could do that pretty easy. Maybe. Yeah, after that, it was a large tower. I got really lucky. And then it was a keep. Look at those bedrolls. Heck yeah. But yeah, I remember little campfires. You used to have to do little campfires. They're motoring along with Phase 4, though. Like I said, I think most everybody is on Phase 4 right now. So, I mean, if you're looking for, you know, something to do and you haven't done the event, which shame on you. Shame on you. I'm going to get the shame bell. I kid. You should do the event. You should really do the event. You're missing out. It's a lot of fun, and you get a lot of cool stuff. You get a lot of cool stuff. So, get out there. Oh, behind the Shadow Reavers and that? Yeah, there is. The first time that we went through this... Yeah, the first time that we went through this, we went through the whole storyline. Yeah. Yeah, we went through the whole story. It's a really cool story. I don't want to spoil it. You should really go do it. You get some nice pages, too, if you collect the books. But yeah, start out in the courtyard of Castle Blackthorn. And then I do believe, I mean, the UO Wiki or UOK has a great, like, step-by-step on what you need to do to make it through that piece. But it's super easy. There's no fighting involved or anything. It's just literally going from point A to, point A, point B, and, going to these different points and talking to people. But really read what's happening. It's cool. It's really, really neat. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of fun. I like I said, I absolutely enjoy doing this. I have gotten almost everything I want from the event. There are still some items that I am trying to acquire. They're a little bit harder to get because it's one of those where the RNG has to be in your favor. And that's kind of, there's no real time frame for that one. But, yeah, I would say if you haven't done it, go do it. It's a lot of fun. You'll have a lot of fun, and you get cool stuff. And if you don't know, like Praxis, have you seen everything that you can get? Have you seen all the cool stuffs you can get yet? Dun, 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 dun. If you have not seen all the cool stuff yet, Humility, Ilshanar, this guy, the trader, he's got all the cool stuff that you're going to get. Yeah. All this stuff is in there. These are really cool. They have a beautiful purple flame to them. This is a lot of new artwork. A lot of new artwork. Like the banner, and then the battle standard, the shield, again, the beacon. I happen to love that one, the reward title, Defender of the Crown. I had to get that. That was one of the first items I had to get. It sounds silly, but I had to get it. I really, really did. There's some really nice items, too. I've gotten a couple of those. The Void Mirror is really cool. You have a chance to see a special scene. The Tabard, Veilkeeper's Branch is a nice thing for the mages out there. We got some cool recipes, some nice, armor pieces and stuff like that. And, of course, you have Shadowmane. So that's a nice, nice, nice pet. So just a few items that you can check out there. You need to leave the crafting pit? Yeah. Get out there. Get out there. You won't be sorry. It's a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun. And there's 5 different phases of it. Highly suggest if you... Oh, we froze again. If you haven't checked out all the phases and that, you might want to do that. It's a lot of fun. My favorite is the first phase. No, sorry. Phase 2. Phase 2. Phase 1 is... No. It is phase 1. This is what happens when Fenneko doesn't get enough caffeine. Phase 1 is my favorite because I love the fact that you can catapult those boulders over and take down the gates. I love it. Because in my head, all I hear is, have fun storming the castle. That's all I hear. I love it. I love it, though. It's my favorite one. I am doing currently a lot of the stealing. Yes, make lots of the explodey kegs and catapults. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Make lots of those. Yeah. I have been doing more of the detect hidden stealing thing. I've been doing a lot of that lately to get the crystals. I've gotten 2 of the 4. 2 of the 4. I thought I had more, but turns out that they were the same one. And then I got sad. So, you give them away. I probably should have sold it because I would have had enough gold to get whatever I wanted, but... But yeah, if you have a thief, go around the Mistis, the city, and using Detect Hidden, you'll get a notification that'll basically say, especially I know with the EC, and I'm almost positive Classic UO has it where it's like huge in the center of your screen, and it says, you notice, a chest or hidden chest or something like that, and then you can just detect hidden in the general vicinity, and yeah. Just make sure that if you do detect hidden, lock picking, and make sure you have some kind of, make sure you have stealth and then magery. Those are the 4 big ones, I would say. And the reason is detect hidden to find the chest, lock picking to open the chest, stealthing so that you don't have to deal with the mobs around you, and magery so you can heal yourself. So those are the big ones. That's what I've been doing. I've been having a lot of fun. I bring usually 1 or 2 people with me just in case I can't hide, in case I can't get away, because the magery on that character isn't high because of all the other skills. So make sure it's not a bad thing to keep somebody with you who can kind of keep an eye on things, keep you healed, that kind of stuff if need be. So otherwise, if you don't have, Majory, you can always just healing. Bandages work fine too. I like having Majory because then I can disarm trap and stuff like that on that character too. Because I tend to use her a lot in like the dungeons for stealing. So get out there and do those because those are fun too. I love doing those. I think this is my second or third week doing it, and it has really been a blast. So try that. That one's fun too. If you have a thief, of course. Invisibility potions. Yeah, those work too. Those you get those from the chests too. So I usually I don't even bring any with me because you get them from the chest. So it's like, oh, I can just use it if it comes down in a pinch. It's what Sarksign usually does. Heal and bard it up. Oh yeah, pacify is fun. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, get out there, do the phases. They're so much fun. Phase 5 is difficult. It's a lot like have you ever done Void Pool? Because it's a lot like the Void Pool. Each wave gets increasingly harder. And you don't really win the Void Pool. But I mean, like, because there's no real way to, quote, win, I tend to set a goal. And if I can get past level, 5, I consider that a win. I think it leaves you so that you don't feel discouraged, You're like, oh, we keep losing. Dang it. But yeah, set a goal. It seems to make it more fun, and then increasingly try to beat that goal each time. So if you get past level 3, next time go, okay, we're going to go level 5. Okay, next time we're going to go level 8, and just keep going up. I find that works pretty nicely, I think. And then there's the Clydesdales too, Praxis. If you have a tamer, there are the Clydesdales too. Those are nice too. There's Trammel places. There's Ilshanar places. I tend to find the Ilshanar places pretty well empty. Not many people like doing it because Paragons can spawn. Is there a Void Pool kill screen Ella NES Tetris? No, I don't think so. It'd be cool though. Are we talking like old school Tetris or new school Tetris though? Oh yeah, definitely Praxis. But I would definitely get out there, do those because before you know it, they're gone. Paragon Slayer, just gonna leave that there. Yep, agreed. Oh, Easter egg. Okay. Paragons are the best. Yeah, I have someone I always take with me. There was about the kid who got it. Okay. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. I could swear, I don't know, maybe I skipped a dimension or something, but I swear there were people that beat Tetris before this kid. I'm almost positive. I don't know. For some reason, I remember that being, a thing that someone did it at one. And I seem to remember it being at this big Nintendo tournament thing that it happened. So I don't know. I must have slipped into some other dimension at some point because I remember that distinctly happening. And I know I'm not the only one because I've asked people about it and they were like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, so I'm not Yeah, Mandela Tetris effect. Yes. Yeah, I asked a couple people about that. I'm like, somebody beat Tetris before this kid, right? And they're like, I think so. And I'm like, yeah, it's some Nintendo. And they're like, yeah. It was all like on the news and everything. I'm like, right. Okay. What? It may have been. It may have been. It may have been. I just remember it. I don't know. I tried doing a dig around for it and I couldn't find anything. It kept just bringing up this kid beating Tetris. And I was just like, okay, but that's not what I'm looking for. The one time I need you to read my mind, Google. Every other time you are telling me what I need. This time you're playing oblivious. But yeah. But again, don't miss out on this. Don't miss out on this. I hear that all too often with people that are like, well, I thought it'd be around longer. So, and it's just like, no, you play it now. Tell my phone. Oh, yeah, I should just shout at it. It's crazy. It's crazy the things that it like pops up for you. Make use of it spying on you. I always joke with my phone when like I'll say something like super funny or ridiculous or something, and people will tell me, oh, your phone's listening, and I'm like, yes, okay, well, Mr. FBI agent who is listening to me right now, I'm sure you find me boring, and I'm sorry. It could be Miss, it could be they, could be anybody. But yeah, I just feel like if there is somebody, they're sitting at their computer and just banging their head on the desk going, this is what I have to listen to. And I know there's people out that are probably nodding their heads going, yeah, we know. But yeah, I find it all fun. Yeah. But yeah, get out there, have some fun. Get out there, practice, explore, have the funs. Live UO life on the edge. I'm sure, right now they're probably in stage 4 of phase 4. I keep saying stage 4. Phase 4 of the event. I mean, they're always looking for people to kind of join in on the fun. So just ask in general chat, or you can ask on the Discord. They're usually really happy to tell you, what's going on and when's the last time and, what they're looking to do and all that good stuff. And they're always looking for crafters. So, yeah, if you make those barrels and everything, they will love you. I guarantee it. So, but yeah. We talked a lot about old school times today, and it was nice. Death robes are the summer fashion trend. Right? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. If you are one of those people that are like, I have the Lord and Lady title and I don't want to lose it, let me be the bearer of bad news. Blast talking. It was blast talking old school times. Yeah, it was. It was. You don't get to talk about those old times, And I say old, gosh, but you don't get to talk about those times. And it's nice to be able to connect with people on that level, It is. Maybe it's just me, but I felt it was really cool to be able to connect with people who have had, those experiences too. You lose it 5 minutes after I gain it. Yep. I'm telling you, don't bother keeping it with this event. Unless you're really careful, don't bother. Don't bother. You're friends and you talk about the old days of UO. That's so awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, see, I've already, like, my friends and I, we've talked old school UO to the point where it's like we we rehash the same stories that we've told each other, and we're just like, dude, I heard this one like 6 times. I don't need to hear it again. But yeah, it's a blast talking about this stuff. And I especially love spending the time talking about this stuff with you guys because it's always nice. And yeah, I just love it. I love it. But I digress. Unfortunately, our time has come to an end yet again. Oh, quick tip. If you do the event level 5, the Void Pool, you can easily regain your lost fame. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. There you go. Oh, yeah, I suppose you could because the levels get harder and harder. Yeah, okay. Had to take care of some business. No worries, Ronan. The most interesting stories our UO friends share usually involve mishaps and failures. It's true. It's true. Oh, thank you, Praxis, for inviting us. And, you know, it's so true, Sable, because it also shows how much we've grown and how much we've, how much experience we have and how much we have, evolved into, better people. Yes, we're at the end. I'm so sorry, Ronan. But you know what? There's a Friday stream. Or I saw you peek in yesterday morning. So you could join in on the Japanese streams too. So, yeah, but I digress. This is the end of the stream. Yes, fun Friday. Thank you so much, Hazard. Yeah, so tomorrow morning, I will be streaming the Japanese shards. We're going to Yamato tomorrow. I'm very excited. They have invited me over to Yamato to talk about some really great things and see some houses and stuff. So if that's your thing, definitely join because it's going to be a lot of fun. And that is from 8 to 10 a.m. Eastern time. It's early, I know, but it's a blast. We always have a great time. And then Friday is our, chill Friday streams. We love just chatting and having a good time checking out things. If you have something you would like me to check out and see, please, by all means, send me a direct message through the Discord saying, hey, I'd love it if you were to come to this shard and see this. And yeah, I will make a little mental note for myself that that's where we need to go. With all that being said, though, I want to thank you all for joining me today. I had a great time today, and it was so nice just chatting with you guys and just reminiscing and talking about all those great memories. Yeah, so if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that follow button, subscribe button. More importantly, that like button. It really helps us out in the algorithm. Puts us at the top of the list when you search Ultima Online. Don't forget to sign up for all of our social media accounts. It's where you're going to find all the interactive posts, news, and so very much more. Check out UO.com, your #1 source of all things Ultima Online. Heck, while you're there, sign up for the newsletter. It's how you're going to stay in the know about UO. And you can always check out the UO.com forum. If you have an active play account, you can log in like you normally do with your account and boom, you're in. Ask questions, answer questions, report bugs, so much more. But there's another place that you can do all that and more, and that is the official UO Discord. Don't forget to check that out because there's lots of great things happening on there, such as the live roadmap roundtable that we had last night and great giveaways. So you don't want to miss out on all of that. Do join it today. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I had a great day, evening. Goodness, I'm getting all mixed up. I had a great day talking with you guys. I hope you have a great day, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Stay safe out there. And as always, be good to each other. I'll see you again tomorrow or Friday. Bye.